Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a you versus them love reading for Scorpio. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. For my Scorpios, please. All right, so your person's energy, Leo, the Strength card. Okay, your energy, the Nine of Wands, so feeling a little bit guarded here. Maybe feeling a little bit exhausted, working hard, balancing a lot. Wounded warrior energy as well. And what's going on between the two of you, we see the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. So I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, like you two are kind of keeping things platonic, balanced, healthy. The Nine of Pentacles tells me that I have two people who are quite independent, two people that may have everything they need but love. And we see the Page of Cups, but this is somebody who has very sweet feelings for you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They could even be a Cancer, Leo cusp. But this is somebody that wants to make you a love offer. This is somebody who has like really sweet, genuine feelings for you. So they could be a friend, they could be a coworker, they really could be anybody. But they're holding back here with this Strength card, and they definitely feel a strong spiritual connection here with you. All right, let's see what else we need to know. All right, we see the Judgment card. This is somebody with Aries, Scorpio possibly in their chart, but this is somebody who's very, very evolved, very awakened. I feel like they're holding back, but they really do want to up-level this connection or maybe give this connection another chance. They're viewing you as the Eight of Swords, but I kind of feel, Scorpio, this person feels like you're not quite seeing them. You're not seeing them for who they are. You're not seeing them the way that you see them. I'm sorry, the way they see you. With the Eight of Swords, they might know that you're involved in a karmic situation, which doesn't have to be a romance. It can be like a living situation, a work situation, something with your health, a family situation, because it does look like you are a little bit overwhelmed here with this Nine of Wands. Although I do think you're physically attracted to this person. But, we can see here she's kind of balancing a lot. She has those two swords in her hand. There's tension. You're kind of holding back. She's on this scary terrain, precarious, dangerous terrain here. So they know that you're in the midst of something serious here, Scorpio, or just trying to find balance, just trying to keep your head above water, whatever it might be. All right, so this person's aware of your circumstances. They're aware of your life. So I do feel like they're around you. They know a bit about you. Your energy, the Hermit in reverse. I feel like you feel like you can be really open and honest with this person, although sometimes this might create a little bit of anxiety for you, because it feels like you do have a lot going on. I think you spend a lot of time in your head about this, but you're also really in your head about whatever else is going on in your life here, Scorpio. And you're viewing this person as the Six of Swords in reverse. So Venus in Aquarius energy, which is the Five of Swords. You're not sure this person's coming towards you. You're not sure if you should move towards them. Because with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're releasing anything, any codependency, releasing karma. I mean, we have double nines coming through here. So it's like you do want to give to this connection, but I feel like you're not so sure you want to change the connection just yet, or if it's the right connection at this moment. The Magician energy in reverse. This person's a little bit worried with this Virgo Gemini energy. I actually think you both are really overthinking it. But this person is a little bit worried that there's a timing issue or that they don't have enough to offer you. And you're viewing the relationship as the Nine of Swords in reverse. See, you're worried that you're just going to repeat karmic patterns here. Either because you've had a lot of disappointments in love and you're not trusting your intuition or your judgment when it comes to romantic partners, or maybe you have a history with this person And some of my Scorpios here, I'm just seeing like whatever's going on in your life, it's distracting you from seeing this person or this connection or really focusing on it. We see the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, interesting. So some of you, there's some sort of third party interference. I don't see it on their end. I see it more, Scorpio, on your end. I don't know if you're healing from an ex, you're dealing with somebody else who's kind of like driving you up the wall. You've experienced some sort of betrayal or heartbreak. And I just feel you've got a lot on your plate. And this might feel a little bit overwhelming, or just relationships at this moment might feel a little bit overwhelming, might create a little bit of anxiety as well, just if you've had a lot of disappointments lately. But with all that said, I mean, this person, it doesn't change the way they see you and what they want from this connection, and they are holding back, but they're definitely holding space for you. It's almost like they're waiting for the right time to come towards you, Scorpio. When they're sure, yeah, the door to personal healing and happiness. This person might be a healer themselves. I feel like they're actually really upbeat. They're like in a really good energy with the Strength card, the Judgment card, the Page of Cups. It could be somebody that wants to heal things with you, but more so I feel like this person is waiting for the right moment to walk through that door, to take that leap of faith here and come towards you. You might be dealing with a healer here, Scorpio, or somebody's on your path to help you heal. You know, I don't know if they're like a therapist, or they work in medicine, or they do energy work. I just think this person has and will have a very healing quality for you. And we see the Garden and the Gate. This person isn't looking elsewhere. Yeah, this person is very focused on you. They're not looking elsewhere. They're not looking out at other options. This is somebody that really does want to invest in you. A man holding a coin. This is somebody solid, stable, and secure. This is not somebody that like you have to worry about, like, you know, them, you know, being a player or dealing with other options. Like their focus is completely on you. But I'm also getting that this person's an empath. They're intuitive. They're emotionally intelligent. So it's like they're waiting for things in your life to calm down, or maybe they're waiting for you to get clarity. They're holding space for you, Scorpio. They are holding space for you. All right, let's see what else we need to know about them. The Phoenix. Some of you, it could be somebody who's coming back around. This is very Scorpio energy, or scorpionic energy. A new phase, maybe a rekindling, but for a lot of you, I don't think this is an ex. A renewal, a transformation, a growth or changed mind. Yeah, I think their feelings actually grow deeper for you. And we see girl talk, but they are single. They spend time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. See, that's what I was getting. I think this person's in a really high vibration. But like I said, they're single, but I don't think they're looking at anybody else. Like if they were to date anybody, it would be you, Scorpio, is how they're feeling. I love their energy, their presence. It's like very healing, very calming. In your energy, Scorpio, yep, you're focused on yourself right now. And that's exactly where you need to be. Time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Because you're moving on from something. And I don't think it's this person. I think it's something else. It's some sort of stress related to family, work, another relationship, your living situation, your health even. But we see receiving what you need. That's a really good sign, Scorpio. This might be exactly what the doctor ordered. This might be exactly what you need, the type of relationship you need. Now, you don't need anybody to heal you, to fix you, to make you happy. But, you know, Spirit has a funny way of sending us the right soulmate at the right time. All right. And we see ascending, a higher level type love. Scorpio, I am really liking this energy for you. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. This is a next level type love. This is a higher love. This is somebody who is not like whom you're used to dealing with. It feels like they're mature, they're grounded, they're patient. Like they're soft when they need to be, but with that Strength card, like they're strong when they need to be as well. So like I feel this really beautiful balance. And you've already won this person's heart. Like I said, I don't think they're interested in anyone but you, but I also think they're not interested in forcing or rushing this or like coercing. I feel they're just kind of somebody who's very chill, you know, like someone who's like, oh well, not oh well as in I don't care, but like it'll happen when it's supposed to. or if it's supposed to. We see destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. I don't think they're struggling to find the right path. I think they feel like this is a destined partnership and I want equal give and take. I think they feel like you balance each other out in the most harmonious ways, but they also want to wait for the right moment so that you can actually give, you know, because you're very self-focused right now, and not in a bad way, in the way that you need to be. And I think they're aware of that. And we see soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Yeah, they feel there's a really strong soulmate connection. This is a beautiful energy, Scorpio. I think your last reading was also like super high vibrational. So let's ride that wave. All right, let's see. What are this person's very next actions toward you? Five of Swords. Again, this is somebody that is willing to fight for this connection. They're not completely in a passive role, but this person doesn't want to add any stress or drama to your life. I feel like your interactions with this person are very healing, very calming. Hermit energy, holding back. They could be a little bit older than you, Scorpio, but I do feel like they have wisdom and maturity regardless of age. Virgo energy, looking at all the details. This is loving you from afar, but not too far, right? I feel like they're around you. And we see Page of Pentacles. They're not gonna invest yet. They're not gonna invest until the time is right. See High Priestess energy. I get really super spiritual energy off of this person. I don't know if they're like a yogi, they're a mystic. I don't know if you meditate with this person. They work in the healing arts, or I don't know. I just get this really powerful spiritual energy from this person. They're not going to invest because the time isn't right. But I think but like I said, they're not looking at anybody else, and they don't want to overwhelm you. And they're happy to stay your friend, because I feel there's intimacy between you two. They're happy to stay that way until the time is right. Like I said, they're not going to force it, or they're not going to rush it. And I think you're going to be really grateful for that. I think you're going to be really grateful for that, Scorpio. All right, so let's see. And whatever it is you're going through, I see you transcending, moving on from it, healing. All right. Anything else we need to know about this connection? Detach with love to clearly see the truth. See, I don't think you're quite seeing how much this person loves you, Scorpio, or even how compatible they are with you yet. And that's okay. You don't have to force that. This is true love. This is emotional, physical, and unconditional. That's what I'm feeling. And you've learned the spiritual lesson. So it's like when this karmic lesson is complete, boom, this person and you come together. But I think you two are already around each other in some way, shape, or form. We see play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Yeah. And I feel like, I don't know where you know this person from, but they're already around you. This is your true love, Scorpio. It's physical, emotional, unconditional. There's just, you're on the verge of wrapping up a difficult cycle, and it's like they're waiting for the right time. But it's like, it's not like they're waiting for the right time to pounce. You know, this person genuinely wants the best for you. This person is holding space for you. All right, Spirit's advice for my Scorpios is be patient with yourself. Growth happens in layers. Yes, it does. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we see waiting is no longer neutral. Silence has become a choice. Ask whether it's serving truth or protecting fear. So again, I mean, I don't think you need to rush here. You need to be patient. But if you have been patient long enough and you're ready for this, you feel ready for this, you know, silence has become a choice. Are you worried about this connection? Why? Take a look at that. All right. So Scorpios, I feel something really beautiful is unfolding for you. Sending you love and light. Take care.